Welcome to TRADEREP. This is Shorthammer. It is the 20th of August 2019, and we're taking a look at NVDA. Now, NVIDIA did really well on earnings, and we see that since earnings, there's just been this climb. This is on a 4-hour chart. And if we're watching this as it goes through zone to zone, our next stop is this 173.91 by 176.33. And the expectation is that it should squeeze to that area unless we get a change in market news. If there's some other counter catalyst that may come in and blunt NVIDIA's climb. So as I watch NVIDIA, let's go down to the lower time frame. Now, if we take a peek at it on Friday, after earnings, it sold a little bit, based here, and pushed up. The push through this 161 by 163.97 zone happened after hours and pre-market, and we see this move here, and it's back test at the open. That was a sign to get long here. I was not watching NVIDIA, but this here is a clear sign to get long. There we go, right here. It's pushed down into this supply-demand zone. You get long with your stop being this 161.49 area. Below that, you'd be out. But that was a nice pullback. Could have gotten long and ridden this right into the next supply-demand zone. Buyers were stepping in. And then we bounced around a little bit inside the supply-demand zone. Tried to get through the top, pulled back based on this pivot, and pushed up through. So now what's the expectation? Well, for this upcoming cash session, let's see if we back test the 169.86 by 167.90 area for some strange reason. If we do, we might find a nice entry. The main intraday pivot for Tuesday is down here around 168.64, and that's what I'll be watching for, some type of back test. I'm not going to jump on this if the train's already left the station and it's pushing up, just because I'm not sure if there could be just a pullback at some point because of how strong that NVIDIA has been the last few days. So I'll be watching to see if we get a nice little pullback into the below the 169.86 area, and I'll look for a potential entry if we can get down around the 168.51, 168.60. But I don't know if there will be a reason for that to happen, so that may just be being hopeful. But the expectation is that we will reach the next supply-demand zone. That's the expectation on NVIDIA. That expectation will change if NVIDIA falls below this 168.60-ish, this yellow dash line, that intraday pivot. If it falls below that, pulls below the zone here, back test, and is unable to get back above this, then I'll be fading NVIDIA down to the next supply-demand zone. But again, the expectation is continuation.